everybody, welcome to Review Time with iSlip. I am iSlip, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy Skytread. The guy who used to be known as Fly Wheels, which used to bug the hell out of me because he had no wheels. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The box is premium. The box is awesome. It, again, has great artwork. They all have great artwork on them. And, like, they look so nice. They really look so nice. And then there's that, and I don't know who that is. Is that Chromia? I don't know who that is. And there's Optimus Prime. And there's Sideswipe there. Who the hell is that? Is that Sideswipe carrying somebody? Whatever. But anyway, we're here for Skytread. So let's go ahead and get Skytread. If I can get my... Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so here is Skytread. And unlike what they did with, was it, I don't think it was Power of the Primes, was it Titans Returns? It was either Combiner Wars or Titan Returns. They made Battle Trap, and they had him have his two little vehicles formed two little robots before they formed a big one. That was an interesting idea, but I actually would have preferred the way they did with this, because this honestly feels a lot better. It looks a lot better too. Yeah, there's a bit of armage under there, but for the most part, it looks like it's supposed to. This and this nondescript tank, which I can kind of forgive this for being only scraped up at the bottom. Only, you know, it's a vehicle, and like a lot of, it's consistent enough where I can forgive the top not having the battleware on it, because frankly, while it's rolling through the underbrush and everything, yeah, I expect the sides here to be scraped up and the front to be scraped up, which not really happened, but yeah, it's okay. It's a okay little guy. And these are the weapons here. This is the big gun, this is the little gun. They come off. Let's go ahead and get the original Battle Trap tank in there, and he's pretty cool. I don't have his weapons, I just have that's it. But there's the gun is supposed to plug in right here. That came with these guys. I just don't have them. But they did a pretty good job. The browns match. This is a more glossy paint than this, but I can forgive it. But it's got the basic idea. It looks, you can look at it and say, oh yeah, that's the little tank guy from the Duocons. And we'll bring in the plane section and the old plane section, and I mean, this, it only has a little more paint than this does, but this looks so much better than this. And not just because this is a weird shape, but I mean, the cockpit is painted. I keep meaning to paint the cockpit. I keep forgetting to. There is paint along the outsides here, you know. But it has the same, like, it has the same little guns hanging off the side or whatever those are supposed to be. It's the same basic Harrier jet. So, but just more real, at least from the top, it looks more realistic. From the bottom, well, you know, from the bottom, neither one of them look right. So, yeah. And you can take one of the guns off of the other half and put it here if you want to, or in one of the pegs here, or the peg down here. He's got a lot of pegs, or pegs down here. He's got a lot of places to stick weapons if you want to. So yeah, there's that. And before I forget, let's put this back together. I'll go ahead and grab Battle Trap so we can see how they look. Let's move them over. And where are you? I have you. There we go. So here we have Battle Trap and Flywheels, and I'll be honest with you, I'm ecstatic to have both of them. I never in a million years, never in a million years would have thought that we'd have duo cons. Like, because they were such a weird thing in G1. Like, they were at a time when Hasbro was like throwing things at the wall to see what stuck, because I think they were just running out of ideas at the time. So this was just before they started going with G2. So they're okay. I think this guy should be bigger if we're gonna go with the original G1 toy scale. Honestly, they should have just really kept to 2 alt modes that form 1 robot instead of 2 alt modes that form 2 robots that form 1 super robot. That's just me. I'm just saying. So let's go ahead and get him transformed. We'll take the jet away, and we'll start with the bottom piece first. Take the guns out. Okay, and you're going to open these flaps here. And they're supposed to clip in, but they really don't. And I don't know if that's partly to do with, there's a bit of flash here. I don't know if that's part of the reason why, or if there's something else that's the reason. But it doesn't do what it's supposed to. But anyway, you open this up, so you can bring all of this out, like this. And you're going to close this back up. Oh, no, you're not going to close it up yet. You're going to flip what are going to be the feet first, and then close this up. And there you have the legs. So the legs are all done. We're going to move it over, and this is what the legs look like without torso. And you take this guy, I'm going to come under here, and we're going to unpeg the arms from, like, this pegs into the arms. You unpeg them, then split them, bring them out, take these pieces and bring them up. For now, you're going to just get that ready. Bring this piece here, flips over like so, and then these flip in, and they have these little pieces here that will wedge into little spaces there. So you just want to do that. It'll clip. Bring this down and around. Go ahead and get the hands out. The hands turn around and out. And that's the top half done. And then you're just going to take this piece and shove it into that piece there, he says. But yes, there we go. And there you have your Duocon Skytread. I don't know if I've been calling him Flywheels this whole time, but his Skytread here. His wings can go back like this if you want to do that. If you want to give him a better looking front profile, but if you want to keep to the G1, you can do that. You can angle him back 1 click if you want to, so this way his arms have more movement. You can do that if you want to. Speaking of, let's just move his wings all the way back. We're going to check out the articulation. His head is on a bit of a ball joint, so he gets a little wiggles. He can look... Is he looking down? No, he can look straight, and then he can look slightly less straight. 360 at the shoulder, all the way out, little more. He can go way. He goes a little that far up. His arms rotate at the bicep. They bend more than 90 degrees. Makes a V instead of an L. And his hands do not rotate, they just go in and out for transformation. Does he have a waist? He has a waist. His tail gets in the way, but he can turn. His legs go forward all the way. Forward all the way. They can go back all the way, but you have to move his legs around the tail fins here. Too bad you can't flip the tail fin up or something. But hey, we got a Skytread, or whatever his name is. He's got a 90 degrees L at the knee. And his feet, due to transformation, can move like that. And then also they can, again, ankles. They gave him ankles. And you might be wondering, well, what's the big deal? Hasbro doesn't always give ankles. As a matter of fact, on the deluxe figures, you usually don't get ankles. Ankles are a new thing. Let's see if I can find, where's that guy I just had? What the heck did I do with the guy I just had? There he is. Look, no ankles. He has forward and backward only due to transformation, but he has no side to side. So he is always, you don't have a choice. With these new figures, you can have a choice. Like, some of the figures only came as an A stance. This guy, you can do an A stance, you can do a whatever the straight stance is, however you want to do it. He can do it. He can do it all night. Oh, I forgot to mention that he's got a swivel at a mushroom peg at the upper thigh. So there you go. You've got that guy. Let's go ahead and bring out the original guy. I'll just go ahead and see if I can get this on camera. There we go. Okay, it was supposed to pop straight up, but as you can see, they got everything. Everything. The shape of the head is right. Let's see if I can. The shape of the head. The face on this guy is funny looking. I fixed that here. But the shape of the overall shape of the head is right. His body shape is right. Look at that. They got all the cues. And they improved it. Like, his feet are big, but they're not humongous. Look at this guy. His feet's the size of his whole body. It's the same size. So, and give me a second so I can get Battle Trap into his robot mode. Battle Trap? Yes, Battle Trap. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. There he is, and they're roughly the same height. But I just think this guy just looks way better. He just does. It's just an overall better bot. It's a shame too. But we've got them. We've got them both. And if you want to, I believe you can switch the pants. Let's go ahead and try that. I'm going to go ahead and pull him off. Pull you off. There we go. Let's see. Can we switch the pants? Yes. Yes, we can switch the pants. So we can mix and match, just like you could with the G1 toys. So if you want to, that is a thing you can do. I don't want to, so I'm not going to do that. But, like I said, it's a thing you can do if that's what you choose. I just choose not to do that. We'll get that out of the way. Plug him back in, and he does come again with his two weapons. And if you want to, you can combine them into one super weapon, like so. I don't know why you would do that. Maybe in the tank mode, this would have actually been a good idea. In this mode, I don't know. I mean, you can then plug it into his arms anywhere here. If you want to store it in the back, you can store it on the back. I'd probably use this peg and have it so that it's hanging over the top, just so that he can reach over and grab it. But hey, that's up to you. You can separate it and have him like that, or store one of the pieces on the back if that is your choosing. That is up to you. These things are awesome. So there we go. That said, I am Islip. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is turning out to be an interesting line. Last night I got these and I was like, I don't know if I should have spent so much money on them. But now that I've had time to rest and just mess with them a bit, I'm pretty happy I got them. I am. These guys are pretty cool. And if in case I forgot, you can. Yeah, actually, his feet are so big. I wonder, can you? Let's see. Can you? Yes. Since his feet are so big, you can do a Taekwondo kick. So there we go. Why would you want to? I don't know. I mean, I've seen Taekwondo kicks, and I'm like where they kick straight up to heaven, and I'm like, why would you do that? Who the hell do you know was that tall? I mean, it's not like in the old days where you had David and Goliath. You know, you had giants walking on land. Well, you got tall guys. So I guess if you were fighting like Shaq, that would be useful. But if you're not fighting Shaq, you're just exposing your genitalia for attack. So, but I guess you don't really use that kind of kick in a real fight. So, I'm just being nitpicky. I love this figure. I really do. I'm MindSlip. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Ciao.